What is up guys, I'm here today with another fantastic deck. Well, today I want to show you the Drampa deck. So, I was playing around and fooling around with End's Resolve and I kind of realized we can kind of try to do, and we can do actually, the baby deck with none other than End's Resolve. So that is the main idea of the deck. But before I'm going to talk about the deck itself, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more Pokemon TCG news, Pokemon Sword and Shield content, pack openings, and don't forget to check me out live on Twitch. Everything is down there below in the description, just like this deck, right? Okay, so Dragon Arcana, right? 140 damage when you have 3 energies and one of them has to be different. And you know, we were playing this card in a restaurant and it kind of worked out. I was like, okay, we can do the whole thing around it, and that was the bingo, that was a bingo. So let's talk card by card. So we got 4 Drampas, we got 2 Turtonators. I started with 4, but 4 was just an overkill. 2 is like the number you want to have, because you will be, you know, less relying on the fire type energy only, but it's still good. Then you have a line of 3/3, Poipole, Naganadel, and that's it. That's literally it. Those are baby attackers. They are made for those types of attacks. 1 energy switch, 4 mysterious treasures, of course, to search for everything. 4 Pokégears 3.0, 2 switches, 2 Shrines of Punishment, 3 Cynthias, 2 Lillie's Full Force, 4 End's Resolve, 4 Welders with 12 energy of fire and 10 energy lightning. So quite an easy idea, quite a simple idea, quite a budget idea, you might say. But definitely, you know, on the interesting side of things, we've tested it on stream and it kind of performed well. I was really surprised of how, you know, how well it performed. Definitely, no, it was not the tier 1 Reshazad that, you know, Robin Schultz piloted to the win, but it had really good matchups against many baby decks, many tag team decks, which really surprised me, because again, if you need a lot of damage, we can only play a Turtonator that will deal a lot of damage. If we want, you know, only 140, it's also fine with Drampa. Of course, you know, I would like to go first. Why not? We're gonna start first. You wanna go first? I wanna go second. It matters, you know, on how you want to approach it. I'm gonna start first and I'm gonna go second. I will let you decide, because I like both ways. So you're bringing back the energy with Poipoles and Naganadels, which also, you know, kind of gives you the nice flow of fire type energy for the Turtonator if you want to, right? So that is quite unique, that you have a really massive baby attackers and Shrine of Punishment, you know, Pokégears. Of course, you might say, oh, you should play this Mimikyu. I mean, yeah, maybe, you know, maybe the Mimikyu with ability is something that would be worth playing, would be cool playing, right? So we got Turtunator, so energy's gonna go already on him. Let's play Pokégear. Okay, so we've got a Cynthia. So Shrine of Punishment, I don't want to play Shrine of Punishment now, at least not yet. But you know what, yeah, let's play it. Okay, let's just play it, Cynthia. And look at that, we got Welder, we got Shrine of Punishment, right, we've got Mysterious Treasure, so definitely, you know, a lot of cool stuff that we have in here. You know, I can have Naganadel next turn. I mean, this is just, you know, really good turn. So do I need to play anything from my hand? No, honestly, I don't need to, I don't have to, there's just no point of doing that. So the setup is quite okay, and maybe, you know, maybe End's Resolve would be cool, yeah. Like, that's what I was scared of a little bit. But what can you do, right? You know, the Shrine of Punishment gets discarded, so that is probably a Rayquaza deck or something around that, judging by the grass type and the dragon type on the deck box. But I might be wrong. I literally might be wrong, because I have this thing that I'm never checking, you know, Uzera Aura. Okay, that is quite, you know, something, but I do think we might see Rayquaza right now in this very moment. If not, you know, I'm not gonna drink coffee till the rest of the video, but I do think Rayquaza is gonna be now, and it is! It is! Okay, so there we go, discarding more. He's gonna go for grass type energy, because he plays Tapu Koko Prism to bring back this electric type, this lightning type energies. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna draw. Ooh! Okay. That is interesting. So not only with Viridian Forest, he gives me another fire type energy, so I will have my Turtonator ready to go. But also I can play Welder now, so I'm gonna play Welder before I'm gonna play Mysterious Treasures on the Turtonator. There we go. Okay, another Turtonator, but do I need another Turtonator? I honestly, I'm gonna discard it. I'm gonna play that Drampa, and I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna just play my bench first, right? Because there are some GXs, of course. Okay, so electric type, lightning type energy is gonna go here. Shrine of Punishment, Mysterious Treasure again on Energy Switch. Let's bring that Naganadel, this fantastic Naganadel. And I know I discarded one energy, so we're gonna bring back one electric type energy or lightning type energy. So charging up, you know, slowly, just building my bench, right? There's just nothing crazy about that. We're dealing that 10 damage, which is good, and slowly developing the board, because like he has to, you know, be faster now. He has to start attacking, because, well, he doesn't know that, but I'm already assuming that he's gonna knock me out. Like, this is, you know, something you already assume. So you just want to, you know, start attacking, because it doesn't matter if he's gonna have hundreds of energies, right? He just fuels the Turtonator at this point, and that is something that's really good. And I have Cynthia, right? So, you know, I have options. We've seen Robin Schultz's game, right? You know, when they were just passing the turn back and forth. I have Shrine of Punishment, so I do have time. And I do have End's Resolve as well. Let's go. Oh, that was a bust. You see, like, you're playing 22 energies, and that's literally what happened. Okay, I mean, passing the turn, you know, Shrine of Punishment, working it, right, you know, getting them into this 140 damage zone that I can knock them out, right? Because I do not think he is playing another stadium. Sure, definitely, but is he playing, you know, great potions? I don't think so. I honestly do not think so. And it's okay, so it's gonna be a stadium, but the damage has already been done. The damage already has been done, especially on Rayquaza, because this means I can use one less fire type energy on Rayquaza. So at this point, like, we have two options, me and him. I can either you know, evolve my Naganadel, start, you know, slowly bring back the energy, because there's no energy in this card pile. Alright, so he's taking energy, of course, and I can just slowly fuel my Poipole, Naganadel, you know, and attack, or just leave it the way it is. So fire type energy goes here, so I now have full potential on both. Cynthia. There we go, and as I said, right, we got a Drampa, Naganadel, and I'm going to discard fire type energy just to get fire type energy, just so I can fuel the benched one. I know this is a little bit of a stall game right now, you know, we got a little bit of a stall matchup in our hands, but let me tell you, like, next turn, that is the turn where the magic is going to happen, right? That's the turn where I'm bringing the Drampa. So that's the idea, right? Next turn, Drampa comes into play. We're slowly, you know, charging the Drampa on the bench, getting the fire type energy on the board as well, just for the Turtonator. Lillie, okay, so that's going to be a supporter for the turn. Of course, he is going to drop Rayquaza as well. So everything matters, right? Everything counts, everything matters. Let's see how it's going to be. Oh boy. Okay, Rayquaza, sure. Oh, there went Coco! Oh, I mean, that's a price you have to pay sometimes, right? That is the price you pay for Rayquaza, and, you know, again, it's not that bad for him, right? But in this scenario, like, I'm now thinking about the scenario, because it's a little bit, you know, whoever goes first, whoever's gonna attack first. And I have single price attackers still. And Welder. Okay. I mean, yeah. Welder. There we go. On the Drampa. I mean, you know, here's the one, you know, who let me do all of that, right? So I'm not even gonna say no to what is happening right now. I can just start bringing back the energy. So I'm gonna discard the energy, bring back the energy. And okay, so I see what we got. So I'm working with Drampa right now, right? Like, this is what we are working with. And now I do have to be careful. Like, this, you know, this is the moment where you do have to be careful. We've got a lot of energy on board, but only 14 cards left in the deck. So retreat. Let's see the amount of energy we do have. Okay, so we do have some energy. And I'm taking electric type energy for this Drampa over here, and of course electric type back here. So let's go. We're starting to attack, right? First knockout, and I'm not stupid. I went with that knockout on Jirachi because, well, he has 2 prizes, right? And now he's gonna bring Rayquaza. So I know, in my head, I know that, well, I do want to get myself to 3 prize cards. Like, that is what I want, right? I can't play End Resolve at this point by any means. That would be, you know, that would be just bad for me. But I know that I have time. He's just starting out, taking prizes. I have time, you know. I can play Drampa here, attack for 20. It's okay. This 20 is gonna be important. I can give him, you know, fire type energy. It's all good. I can start bringing back the energy. So the Turtonator is gonna have a fuel and a Dragon Claw for 20. There's just, you know, this is just me letting him know that, well, dude, I don't have the electric type energy for, you know, the Drampa. Okay, so there's also Shaman on the board. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has to knock out everything I have to win the game right now. And like, I slowed down a lot with 12 cards in the deck. I have to slow down. So this is gonna be quite interesting. So he's gonna get a knockout at 4 prize cards. Then I'm knocking him out with the Drampa, alright? This is 80, so yeah, this exactly knocks out Shaman if I want to. Okay, so I'll be at 2. Okay, so if everything's gonna go right, and if everything's gonna go the way I would like it to go, I should be okay. But he might retreat, like, he might retreat right now, right? He might do that, and that would, you know, kind of destroy my plan to a certain degree. Not that much, but it might. You know, I have to be prepared for that as well, and I have to be really, really, really careful. So let's see if, because it's not a question when, but it's a question if he's gonna retreat. A bench barrier, like, why would you play? Okay, so for Pokemon Communication, okay, it does make sense, right? For Pokemon Communication, does make sense. Maybe some kind of a grass type Pokemon. Zapdos. Oh, that is quite intriguing. That, you know, he played that Zapdos, and he went for, okay. So he took the bite, right? So I know what I have to do. Like, there's just no chit chat, no like playing around. I just have to prepare everything. There's just no more room for bad decisions. Dragon Arcana, that should be a knockout, and it is a knockout, down to 3 prize cards. So right now my Naganadel is hitting for 160. But I do think he's not gonna give me, you know, Rayquaza, because that would be silly. He's gonna give me Shaman, right? Which again, it's fine with me, because I'm gonna knock him out with Naganadel. Or he might, you know, he might actually attack with Zapdos. That's also a possibility, right? You know, him attacking with Zapdos, sure. And it's not that far off, right? But he still has to knock out 4. And I only need to knock out 3. And every single turn I have that knockout. And maybe, you know, maybe I jumped, you know, I jumped too fast on... Oh, what do I have? Drampa. I jumped too fast on... Well, you might say on that first Shrine of Punishment, right? Oh, wait, did he... Wait, oh, yeah, he might have an Energy Switch for Rayquaza. I know, if he's bringing Rayquaza front, I know what attacker I have to play, and that's a Turtonator. Alright, that's a Flower Storm, sure. That's all good, that's honestly all good. So now goes Naganadel. Drampa. I can't play, you know, anything, literally. I have to be careful here. So, I mean, I can charge him, but... I mean, I can try to charge him, why not? Because it depends on what he's gonna do next turn. I've got a knockout with Turning Point. And he has free retreat cost everywhere, like all the way. So I'm at 2, he's not playing Rayquaza right now. So I think Naganadel or Rayquaza, retreat Zapdos, which is not gonna... Zapdos not gonna knock me out. Only attacker that can knock me out right now is Rayquaza or Naganadel of his due to weakness, right? Because that's gonna be 160. But then he knows I'm gonna... Okay. Giant Bomb, sure. But that's 10 damage counts on attacking Pokemon. It doesn't matter. It's a GG. He just gave me the win. He just gave me the win. And look at that, right? So sometimes, you know, a little bit slower means better, right? But he just gave me the W. Like, I mean, why? Like, the Giant Bomb doesn't even matter. What I thought he's gonna do, to be quite honest, to play Naganadel or something, just, you know, do something else, right? Like, that's what I thought. I really won it. At least we got Drampa ready to go. Charging up, because I don't want to, you know, I might miscalculate stuff, you know, I might maybe, you know, I might screw something up, so I just want to 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. And he can put those 10 damage counters on whatever he wants to. There's just nothing, absolutely nothing he can do, and that is a GG. That is a GG. And you know what's funny? This deck is a lot better than, you know, than Reshiram deck that we played. Like, I'm not even joking. This is better than Reshiram at this point in time, which tells you a lot, right? I mean, maybe N was not that consistent in this game, right? Welder helped a lot. So Welder saved the game, which only showcases even further how powerful is Welder on its own. It's just, you know, it's beast unleashed. And let me tell you, you can't stop the beast. Done. There we go. Blaze Pidgeotto, definitely that's a Blaze Pidgeotto. So I have to be, yeah, I do have to be careful against Blaze Pidgeotto. Like there's just Welder, okay. 2 energies on a Blaze Flon. Third from hand. He can't attack yet, but looking at my hand, well, it may not be the prettiest sight. The speed, man, the speed of that is just incredible. So can I... You say we missed... We missed, and there's just nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So I did play the stadium just because I knew that Giant Herb is more helpful to him than to me. But yeah, this... we didn't drew well. Maybe if there would be a game 2, right? Maybe if there would be a game 2, because I don't think, you know, I can top deck next turn. Like, I would have to, you know, have copious amounts of luck. Like, really, a ton of luck. Blazer? Wait, what? Oh, he doesn't have... Oh. Oh. Well, I did not expect this to happen, like, honestly. Alright. So retreat, as you do. Charging up, we're gonna bring back Fire type energy. Like, I know I'm gonna discard all 3 of those energies, unfortunately. But I will have knockout on Blaze. I mean, I have to do something, and you know, this is my something right now. I just have to do it. There we go. Putting a little bit of a pressure on the opponent. And drawing on the energy. Ah, this hurts. And one cool thing about, you know, if you compare like Drampa to the Turtonator, Drampa has 1 retreat cost. It's a lot easier to retreat Drampa than Turtonator. Charizard and Braixen, okay. And Brock's Grid, there we go. Well... and he gave up. And he gave up. So that is a Turtonator Drampa Naganadel deck for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that deck, because I do enjoy it quite a lot, and it's a really fun deck. So I just want to say, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like, the subscribe button is also down here, and don't forget to check out different other videos. Like, they are really cool, and don't forget to check them out as well. Subscribe, and yeah, see you guys, you know, in another video and on Twitch. Love you guys, each and every one of you. Mwah, goodbye and good night. Boing. Love ya. Bye.